Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and welcome back to Avorion, Armoured to the Core. Now excuse me while I run the hell away. Yes. As you can see, I am slightly under attack at this moment in time. And so I was trying to do a nice little intro because of reasons, and unfortunately I'm in an area that hates me, so yeah, I think you can see what's going on here, can't you? Also, I'm now in the Neonite zone, more or less, or getting to the edges of it anyway. So, lots of more enemy types are showing up. There's cannons on those guys, and they seem to be able to do a fair bit of punch. I've taken some damage somewhere, I'm just not sure where. Also, as you just saw from my lovely pirouetting and spinning, this ship is a very literal flying brick. Yes, that was as fast as I could turn. But in the meantime, warp gate please, because I do not want to stay here any longer than I have to. Oops, incoming. It's good to know that I can still shrug off cannon shells more or less effectively, but yes. Anyway, now that the start of the video's order has all been messed up, the reason that I was starting the video there, Wormhole, whoops, all the way down here. So I am now considerably closer to the galactic core thanks to that, though admittedly in the middle of nowhere. And there seem to be systems over this way and a mass signal over here, so I'll program that. But you noticed how severely degraded my performance was and is, as you can see from me just turning around here. There's a reason for that as well. And the reason for that is that I have done what several people have been suggesting for the last few episodes. I am now on the beta branch. Yes, I am now on the beta branch of Avorion. And my thruster configuration absolutely sucks. There's no other way around it. But I loaded it up, I tried it on a different save, and then I thought, all of these toys are interesting. So I'm happy with how they are, and I'm happy with what they can do for my craft. So I thought, hey, let's jump to beta. So what if it turns me into a massive flying brick? That's okay, because I'm having to rebuild my craft immediately anyway, so, you know, that's alright. It's not too bad. Also, I must say thank you for the instructions on how to, you know, update all of the blocks to a given material. Because as you can see, I've got nearly 100,000 titanium now, so that should be enough to replace everything. But I've got to reconfigure my thrusters and the those really small integrity field generators that were inside them. So that means I think my best option really is open heart surgery. So this craft will be updated without being completely torn down and replaced, because it is time to get it into the titanium age. And then I'm just going to tear through the armor plating and get rid of all of the blocks and things. Just redo all the thrusters. And that's why I said open heart surgery. I've got to redo the entire darn thing. But for now, let's make this slightly easier on myself. And where is it? Merge blocks. Oh, I need to fix it first. Okay. According to this, yeah, I've lost a couple of small bits and pieces from a cannon shell that snuck in through my open rear armour. That's usually the way of it, isn't it? So this updated repair thing, which tells you how much to expect, is a really nice addition. Now let's merge that. Suddenly all blocks that can be merged have been merged. And it's not really much of an improvement at all, because the thruster mass is actually fairly small compared to the armour mass. But yeah, time to get started on some of this replacement and upgrade stuff. This will make the craft quite shiny. And here we go! Refit Stage 1, first pass completed. Thanks, with the great applause of many, many alien watchers who just keep spawning in all over the place. Okay, on this first pass I have replaced all armour with titanium equivalents, so my craft is now even shinier. though some of the graphics seem to have not quite updated just yet, but it is all titanium, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it is. And I've also updated all engines to titanium as well. And it's already showing a big improvement. It's accelerating a lot faster. It's turning a lot faster as well, though its turning is still incredibly poor. I must point that out. Its turning is still incredibly poor because of the generally bad thrusters design right now. So yeah, still got to go in there and tear all that out and then add some gyros and some inertia blocks and things like that. All of the little toys which have been added to the beta branch, but which the main branch doesn't have yet. But in the meantime, I'm just going to jump here and see what's up next. If it's a safe place, I will continue my refit. If it's not, I'll prepare to jump out immediately. And oh, hello. One ship, two ship. Okay, I found a smuggler hideout, but the people here hate my guts, and I am in the Trinium Zone. Oh, joyous day. That is excellent news. Except for one little fact, and that's the fact that I've actually skipped the, the Neonite Zone completely. And so I don't actually have any Neonite grade equipment to make use of. Oh well, at least there's no actual pirates here, so it's just a group of smugglers. So that means I can actually build in relatively peaceful circumstances for a time, and then hop on to the next area, because frankly I won't be able to do anything until I can find a resource depot and a turret merchant in an area that's friendly enough to actually sell things to me, and or a fighter salesman. Either way, an equipment dock is most likely what I need to do, unless I find a travelling salesman somewhere. Okay, let's start tearing out thrusters and see what I can do about those. Wait, are they? Damn it, they are. They are coming towards me. I'm the last hostile here, so they are coming towards me. Oh, joy. Well, there's a whole load of clusters down there, so I'll start heading down that direction, actually. And I think I will do a high-speed pass. Get past those approaching ships, and see if I can pick up a little bit of salvage, because my jump drive is still recharging, so in we go. I forget what weapons they get. Is it lightning guns? Well, I'll soon find out. Hello, fellow travellers of the void. Please do not shoot me, I am not your enemy. Those aliens are. There's a massive alien fleet coming in. Whoa! Okay, chain guns, lasers. They missed badly. My armour absorbed the hits. Though my hit points did take a slight dive. Ooh, there's a green thing over there. Okay. And I'm trying to slow down. Oh, also a quick note. The directional thrusters, I'm actually very happy with them. They are slightly better. Turn around, please. Slow down. They are slightly better than if you build pure six-way thrusters. They function in two directions, and you get slightly more than 3 times the thrust. So, if you can work your ship around using directional thrusters, it is a very good idea to do so. And I'm just slipping and sliding all over the place. I need to... Yeah, I do need to rebuild and fix all of this before I get into any kind of serious fighting. Dear. What are you? A cargo module. Plus 15%. Oh well, not great. And I think it's time for me to run away as fast as I can. Onwards! Okay, I thought you guys might like to see this, because this is a rather strange view of the Wurge. And will I fit in here, actually? Yes, I will. Oh dear. And I will fit in this gap, apparently. Anyway, to do the open heart surgery, I decided the best way to go about it and tear my way into the flesh of the Wurge was to destroy the lateral, dorsal and ventral armour plating So all of the simple wedges and flat blocks which provide part of the outer shell. And then I went ahead and deleted all of the thrusters and all of the integrated structural integrity fields that were mixed in with them. And as a result, this is the superstructure of the Wurge in its current form laid bare for everyone to see. It's not a particularly spectacular sight, I know, but I just thought it might be interesting to have a quick look at. Because this is the Wurge laid bare, effectively. Also, I upgraded the titanium crew quarters, so I did that. Let's get in here. And I believe the only block I have left to upgrade actually is this one here. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, that one. Titanium armor. And that, by the way, is the origin block. I mentioned in the comments that I know which block is the origin block, and that's because I know exactly where it is. It's right there, literally. So let's get that one upgraded to titanium. And there we go. And now it's time to start putting this beast back together. It will be able to move again very soon. Hopefully. Oh, something I also think I should mention is there's a nice little touch I've noticed on the thruster blocks now. You can see where the thrusters exhausts are and how big they are. So that is very nice, I think. A nice little feature, that. And they can get really, really big, but that's too big for my craft. Okay, let's start putting in some directional thrusters in places which would benefit most from them. I think along the sides here is a good place to start. So here we go. Okay. Reconstruction pass number 2 has been completed, and as you can see, maneuverability is vastly improved. And this is almost entirely done with directional thrusters, by the by. I've got some up-downs, I've got some left-rights, I've got some forward-backwards, and I've got a couple of multi-directionals towards the front of the crafts, just in places where I wasn't sure which way would be better, so that adds some general thrust as well, and this is the most maneuverable I have seen the Wurge in quite some time, actually. Still has some issues in a couple of directions, but overall, I am happy. Let's program another jump to celebrate. Yes, there we go. Acceleration has dropped slightly, but that's to be expected. But braking thrust is much, much improved as well, so this thing can slow down a lot better than it could before. Let's button up the armor, and then I'm going to jump further into the galaxy. And then I'll proceed with pass number 3, which will be adding all of the new toys. So yes, moving on. It turns out the next sector was just another smuggler's hideout, and they also hate my guts. I seem to be in a very hostile area of the galaxy. But in more cheerful news, I have found some neonite asteroids, so I'm getting some material that I really badly need right now. Now, let's get on with Phase 3 before these guys notice that I'm here. Phase 3 of the upgrade system is going to be the new toys, as I mentioned. As soon as I find them. Where are they? No, that's not it. Where are they? Hang on. Materials. I know they're in here somewhere. There we go. A gyro. Yes, that's one of them. And where's the other one? I know it's around here somewhere. There is. That's the gyro. That's just a general increased rotational speedy thing, so that's good. But there is also a friction block in here somewhere as well. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but I just know it's here somewhere. I will find it and build it, but that's one that just generally helps with braking and slowing down. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and add in some gyros, because these guys know that I'm here. I think they spotted me. Just a bit. Let's add some gyros into here. Just a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it like that. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, excuse me. Sure, there we go. So I've got these 2 gyros installed now. And the craft in general just handles a little bit better. Though honestly, it's the gyros are more of a general thing than the thrusters. I'm not exactly sure how they compare. I'm going to have to compare numbers in a little bit. But right now, I have nasty things that are trying to head my way, I think. Oh, they've lost interest. Okay, never mind. Let's just grab some iron while I'm here. You know, just do a little bit of shopping. Just stuff like that. I really do need the braking thrust though. Hello, asteroid. Oop, that was a bit close. Well, here comes the lag. Yeah. I've still not had any luck finding the jump gate network. I have stumbled on a scrapyard, which is hostile. And another faction is attacking the sector, which is hostile. So there are many ships which are hostile, now duking it out all over the place. And, oh, they are slightly less hostile than the others, so... These guys absolutely hate me anyway. These guys simply poor relations, so I guess I'll stick my nose in just on the... Oh yeah, look at me, I've got a single bolter to my name. This is good. I'll just stick my nose in on one side, and it'll be the side that doesn't hate me as much. But the thing is, later on in the game, as you do this, as you get ships around and things like that, the faction fights actually get pretty damn laggy for my system. My system just struggles to cope with it. Come on, keep hitting. I need to hit this guy. I need to make at least an impression, it seems. Otherwise, yeah. Come on, you can stop overloading now anytime you want. Stupid overheating turrets. Ah. Then again, I'm here with only 1 turret equipped, so what does that say about me, eh? I'm not even doing any damage to them. Oh dear. And they've got seeker missiles. Yeah. Full speed. Though despite that, the new improved armour is definitely helping. I've not really been damaged. But it seems my weapons are actually a bit too weak to even do much of anything right now. Let's go ahead and quickly remount my best guns, which are pretty damn bad. Ooh, double force gun. Where did I get that? I don't know. Hopefully the frame rate's not too bad in the recording, though. I must add that because, you know, it's a big faction fight going on, so frame rate goes bye-bye. Ooh, lasers. Yes. I'm just whacking random turrets on now. The Warge does not care. The Warge just demands weapons to wage its wars and shoot at the enemy and hopefully scratch their paint job. Because if there's nothing the Warge can't stand, it is enemies that have an intact paint job. Yes. Or something like that, sure. Okay. That should be okay there. Now I'm just weak instead of incredibly weak. All weapon systems are go. Okay, let's go ahead and stick my nose back in. I can't tell who's winning and who's not, but I'm not really planning to... Excuse me. I am not planning to really get involved much with this fight. I just want to do enough of an impression that they go, "Ooh, this guy is on my side. We suddenly like him." So that's just the general idea. Though that means I have to catch up with one of their ships before it gets killed. The other problem is my weapons are very short range too. Oh, can I hit this guy? Apparently not, because I'm drifting. Woo. Well, I did a little bit of damage. Hooray. You are my chosen target, so I will fire at you. Come on, wake up. Realise that I am your opponent, please. I am actually trying to hurt you, yes. All my weapons have overheated at once, that's not good. Except for my laser, which is just doing okay. Apparently I'm so weak they don't really consider me worth noticing. This is embarrassing, really. Oh dear. I need better weapons. Ooh, hello, there's something red over there. I think that's a red turret. I will damage you. Come on. Or is it because this is not a populated sector, I'm not defending? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Anyway, forward into the middle of the fray. Yeah, this is a totally safe thing to do. Wow, what are you? You are a... Ooh, hello, trading module. Exotic. Nice. And missiles coming my way, not so nice. Yeah, get clear. Not taking any real damage though. But the slipping and sliding is still kind of irritating. Yeah, you're just bouncing off my paintwork, mate. There's lots of green modules and things around though, so I just hope that the guys who are less hostile to me win, basically. Still, that said, I just got that exceptional trade module, so I could use that to do some trading, to help me raise some more venture capital for my little run here. I've never really tried trading, but Lathrix has done it recently, and it seemed to be useful, so I could use a bit of extra money, to be honest. I'm never going to turn this into a full-fledged trade ship, though, I must point that out. This is an armoured battleship sort of thing, so enough to get some more funds, but I'm not going to go all out and just like, yeah, look at me, I am rolling in it kind of thing. I just like to have a little bit of money, you know? And it's time to go back in and see if I can scavenge anything else. This place is a real battlefield. Also, while flying around, I figured out where the inertial dampening blocks are. It turns out there's only an iron version as far as I can tell. So, yeah. That's why I couldn't find it when I was looking in the titanium section. Strange, that. Oh, hello, they finally noticed me. Reputation minus 39,000, yes. And they suddenly... plus 111,000. Hooray, I have allies. Haha. Now let's see what else I can do. I think I'll install some inertia dampening blocks. Oh dear. Apparently some of these crafts are built out of Zionin. I almost said Zionite. Yeah, Zionin. Wow. And that makes them actually quite dangerous. And I'd lost something on that pass. Oh, it was a light. I don't care about losing lights. Still, my allies are getting their butts kicked. And I'm not powerful enough to really help all that much, to be quite honest. These guys are very, very dangerous. Oops. Okay, he's shooting at me. Time to get out of here. Also, I've installed a couple of inertial dampeners, and then I've used what's left of my funding. Oops. Okay. What's left of my funding to install a pair of really small generators, which barely gave me enough power to stay mobile. Yeah, the inertial dampeners turns out are huge power hogs, but this craft is not slipping around anything like as much. So, hooray for that, I suppose. And apparently I can't talk to my allies and find out where their home system is. They're too busy getting shot at. They're also losing. I'm going to have to retreat very shortly, I think. Just escape from this place. Okay, looking at my power list, there is a new category here. There is gyros, and there is flight assist. The gyros are, of course, the gyroscopic systems. And flight assist seems to be the inertial dampers. And look at that power use. Whoops, straight off the scale, and it's leaving nothing for anything else. Also, apparently I can re-drag these things to reprioritize them. Hang on. Let's, can I pull it down here somewhere? Yes, I can. Suddenly, that is not getting powered and everything else is. Oh, that is a wonderful addition. Though, actually, I don't know if that was there before. It's just, I'd never known it until now. And, yeah. I think it's time I was going. I can't see anything which I want to rush in and try to grab right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and bail out. Sorry, allies, you are on your own. I must admit, though, even with just titanium armor, I was withstanding attack from the enemies here pretty well. Their lighter weapons were still just more or less bouncing off. And where am I? Oh, I found a gate network. And allies! I believe these are my allies, because they admire me. Just as well I'm in a hostile sector, so I don't want to be here. Oh, hello, missiles. Yeah, I really don't want to be here. I think I'm going to take off those inertial dampers and just... is that northeast? Yeah, it's going slightly away from the core, but it's safety. And I could use a safe sector to try and find a trading post in... Well, not a trading post, an equipment dock. Still, if titanium can stand up to general firepower at this stage, then yeah, I think that running around with just armor is definitely still viable. I was not taking very much damage, but admittedly, my weapons were too weak to do much in return as well. So it's a bit of give and take, really. Okay, that'll do for that. I've just expanded my crew slightly, and that small new crew quarters in there. I've torn out the inertial blocks which were deeper in, and the generators that were with them, and replaced it all with 3 sets of directional thrusters. 1 extra engine to... What's going on? Oh, someone's getting shot at. Okay. And now I've just added some cargo holds, so now I have 343 cargo holds. 343 industries. Now that's a bit of irony there, but yeah. I now have a little bit of cargo, so if I do spot an opportunity to get a little bit of money through trading, I can do that. But it's very small. It's like that tiny section there, which is my cargo bay, as it is. Now, just to make sure that I seal it, because this is a vulnerable section, I'm going to include some armouring, of course. As I've been doing at the back of my craft all along for more exposed sections, I'm just going to add a sheet of armour to absorb initial impact and things, so the word is becoming more solid, and I will actually have to expand the hull at some point soon, because right now the only hollows are these parts in the wings here, and then after that it'll be a solid block and I'll need to expand it. Now, oh, hang on, he's an enemy, isn't he? Yes. Oh, he's a salesman, can't shoot him. For some reason, even though, even if the faction hates you, and the local faction hates them, it's still very, very disapproved of, or frowned upon, to shoot a hostile ship, even if you're defending yourself. If they witness it, they hate you more for it. I don't know why. But anyway, I still need to find myself a place to rearm myself. Well, in lieu of an equipment dock, this will have to do. Picking on the carcasses of alien craft that have wandered into the sector, and just slowly gathering parts, like, ooh, double trinium salvaging turret, never mind. Okay, I'm going to mount that. My dorsal plate is now composed of trinium armor to let me mount things, and this mix is my most powerful array of weapons. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? The only thing I didn't include here is this launcher, because my iron chain guns prove to be more powerful. But still, a double trinium salvaging laser, that should help me get some more materials. Oops. Oh yes, of course. Let's go to that, and get rid of... There should be an iron mining... Yep, there's an iron miner. Most of these miners are actually useless now in this area, but this trinium salvage turret should actually let me do something about getting some more resources. Sadly though, that is also roughly the end of the video. So I have not made it to an equipment dock. I've not managed to get myself properly armed and equipped, but I am still in the depths of the Trinium sector. I have allies out here now. And what the hell are those? Oh, pirates. Ooh, a chance for money. Okay. Sure. I'm not going to take them head on because I'm still not powerful enough for that, but I am pretty decent overall, I think. Unless they decide to attack me, which is a possibility. Wait, what's it? You're titanium. Never mind. Fire. Yeah, I actually have a little bit of firepower now after refitting my weapons. Not much, but some. And I don't have enough salvages to really mess around. Okay, Mr. Pirate. Let's see. Let's see how we do against you. I'm hopeful that I'll still be able to do something, but yeah, I can slowly wear his health down. I need to be aware, though, that half my weaponry is direct fire, the other half is actually projectile, so it's not a very good mix, to be quite honest with you. Come on. I'm going to kill you. Yep, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill a pirate and feel like I still actually have some combat strength of worth here. Come on. Die. Oh, yay! I actually managed to kill a pirate. All is right in the world. I killed a pirate. Yeah. I feel very good now. Everything is right in the world. But yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part of Armoured to the Core. I am a lot closer to the core, and in general outmatched by the area I'm in, but that's because I skipped a great deal with that wormhole I found at the start of the video. So yeah, I'll catch you all some other time when I continue my journey to the heart of Avorion with no shields. Though I must find an equipment dock, preferably sooner rather than later. Yeah. See you all some other time.